enjoy digital entertainment, of course, more and more these days, obviously, than ever before. And our next guest is responsible for making a lot of it available to us consumers. He is the Global Strategic Account Director for Rovi, Charles Dawes. Charles, welcome back into Tomorrow. How are you?
Thank you, Dave. Really good to see you again. It's a long time since Berlin.
I know. It is a long time. We got another one coming up, too, and we're very anxious to talk about all kinds of cool things there. Tell me about Rovi's initiatives these days. What are you guys working on, and how are you keeping us so digitally entertained?
Yeah, so Dave, it's good to be here. Following on from what we talked about in Berlin, obviously Rovi, we sit in a lot of the spaces as a business-to-business organisation. So we're really helping companies to bring their services into the fore and bring those services to consumers. Mm-hmm. And where we're really focused around is around discovery of entertainment and helping people discover that content. So that sits with vast metadata resources and guide technologies.
And I imagine you're meeting with a whole lot of folks here at the show because there's so many people involved in the entertainment world, making new alliances and partnerships and just finding more ways to help your customers.
Yeah, so exactly. And CES is a great place to do that. Everybody, the whole industry is here. It's the start of the year, and it's where all the big announcements are. And obviously, there's some announcements we made ourselves as well. And it's just a great place to do business.
So let's talk about a couple of your big announcements here at CES.
So we've just recently announced a large deal with America Mobile. One of the largest telecommunication video service providers, primarily in Latin America. So, and we're going to be providing them a multi-product, multi-year solution around digital entertainment. So, providing discovery, search and recommendations, advertising services across their digital platforms, and really helping them to take a story from where they sit now with their legacy set-top boxes, bringing it up to a really next generation experience and helping them to do that.
And of course, you're here talking about Rovi Cloud Services, I understand as well.
Yeah,
what's happening
absolutely.
there? Yeah.
So a lot of you'll hear a lot of things about the cloud, and one of the things we've done over the last few years is really to help transition our business into the cloud and to help our customers transition their businesses into the cloud. And that brings some really great benefits, especially for your listeners. It means that they can get services that are be able to innovate much more quickly, get new services, be able to experience that whole multiple device scenario whereby you start a piece of video content on one device, say your big screen on the wall, you then go and you take it, you start watching it on your tablet on the way to work.
And as long as you're not driving.
So long as you're not driving.
Yeah, we're assuming you're commuting by train or something.
Yes. Yeah.
Just want to get that in.
Yeah.
But
exactly.
That's what's really cool about cloud services, because literally anytime, anywhere, as long as you're connected, and hopefully more and more of connectivity happens these days, but there are still gaps, right?
Well, even when you're not connected, you're still able to download content prior to going off net, as it were, and then be able to take that and then be able to enjoy that and then come back and then be able to resume again back where you were.
Terrific, because of course the airplanes, especially transatlantic or trans-Pacific, good example. You can't even get on Wi-Fi. So, oh my gosh, for like 8 hours, I've got nothing. What am I going to do?
Although that's also changing.
Yeah,
there's a couple of my colleagues on flights over. They had Wi-Fi.
Yeah, that's true. Slowly but surely, other airlines are making those things happen as well. But you talk about cloud services being kind of a game changer, especially in the entertainment end of business.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, it starts to enable use cases like being able to tune your old set-top box from your phone or your tablet and be able to set up DVR recordings, manage DVR. And what you can do with that is you can make it a much more user-friendly, much more modern interface. Mm-hmm. You're not just stuck with 4 arrow keys and an OK button. You're able to do it much more visually, and that's how we enable it through our metadata resources. Very rich visual entertainment experiences can be built on top of our cloud services.
So you see a lot of excitement coming into tomorrow as things continue to improve in delivering entertainment to us consumers.
Yeah, absolutely. And another area where I think over the next year or so we'll see a lot of talk, and you'll start to see a lot more action, is around big data and making use of data to actually drive entertainment experiences. And so one of the things we're doing is using predictive analytics to do that. So both from the point of view of the consumer, of being able to help give them the right piece of content at the right time on the right device, but also from the business point of view, being able to enable the right advertisement to be played to the right person.
Yeah.
So for instance, there's no point getting a diaper or a nappy ad if you have no kids.
Yeah, true.
It's the last thing you want. but through use
So
of
make it relate to you.
exactly,
Yeah.
and through use of some of our predictive analytics technology, we're going to see that come to the fore over the next year or so.
Terrific. Rovicorp.com for more info. ROVICORP. Rovicorp.com. Charles, always a delight to chat with you. Keep making things fun, because digital entertainment is fun and should be available to us by all sorts of means, and you guys are doing that.
You will, and when you come over to see us and do the video segment, one of the things you'll see is actually being able to control a set-top box using your mind.
Ooh, oh, now that's almost scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Just thinking and it changing.
oh boy, I better think nice thoughts. Yeah, because one never knows what could happen. Rovicorp.com for more. IntoTomorrow.com with links to all of our guest sites and all the videos, all the cool stuff. Check it all out. Dave Graveline bringing you further into tomorrow on the Advanced Media Network from Las Vegas and CES.